Yo, welcome to the Rap Platform Podcast. Your boy Big Tino.
All the way JR.
Pyramids.
I'm Yaya.
We back with another one, man. We got some good topics, of course. Recipes to the boy Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? That was real big this week. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Hey, check out my playlist too, man. I made a.
Please do.
I made a.
I ain't gonna lie, that was fire though.
Yeah,
That was fire.
man. I've been a fan since, when it was just you and your laptop in your dorm room. You know what I'm saying? So I took it all the way back to Slauson Boy 1 and just really gave like a real educational piece. So find me on Apple Music at Hardaway, and if you listen to this, it'll probably still be the last playlist that I made. You can check out all the other ones, but check that one out. You'll like it. If you're not too familiar with his music, even if you are, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, if you wasn't a fan from before, hopefully you get on that playlist, you find something that you like and you start rocking out.
Ooh.
And then we're gonna definitely talk about this Lil Nas X situation.
Horses in the back, niggers in the front.
That's not what it said.
Do we want to
That's not what it
be
said.
accepted by these other genres of people?
Do we?
Do we?
They trying to gentrify our shit.
Or do we want to take this
It's only
shit?
fair. It's only fair. So I would say yes. But
Alright.
we're going to get into that. Then we're going to talk about female consumerism and what's going on with that whole vibe. Yaya says she's going to give us a whole slew of information on that. So,
I did?
yeah, she
I
said,
did. I did.
Yaya said she been wanting to talk about this.
I
And she wanted to trash some people who was just not doing their job. She said all that before the show.
did. That's a liar. He's
So-
such a liar.
so we gonna do all
Why you
that.
get a word out of me with that? Go ahead.
But all that and more on today's episode 5.
Yeah.
Yo. Hey, y'all seen Beyonce get kissed by ghosts?
Dang, tried to get kissed by a ghost. Why
That
you
shit
had to
was
say
kinda
that?
He
weird.
did try.
He tried to sneak in there. I ain't mad at
all
that.
They
in
say
it.
he did that thing twice. That's true.
He did. Like, you know how,
No.
like, you get somebody a hug, you do the little, cheek to cheek shit,
He
right?
put his bed all in.
So, like,
He went in for the
got,
second
like,
one, though.
this much of his lip and, like, put it on hers. Look. And that nigga Jay-Z was like,
Like, hold on.
I know this nigga ain't just. Jay was like, I know I ain't just. Nigga, don't get clipped in real life, nigga.
But anyways, I want to definitely say rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. That was a crazy story we got with this past Sunday. I
Where
want
was
to tell
everybody at first off on that shit?
me and him was at
It was
the
at
fair.
the fair.
At the same time?
Yeah,
Wow.
Y'all fuck niggas ain't call me?
What?
we did. We did. But anyways,
Alright.
so we was at the fair.
We gonna talk about that shit over here.
Separately though, like he was with his family, I was with my family.
Yeah,
It
okay.
wasn't even.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay, I get it.
Anyways,
Yo.
what's crazy was somebody hit me up like 30 minutes after it happened. My boy hit my phone and was like, "Yo, Nip
Didn't I
died."
call you?
Nah, it was somebody else hit me up. My dog Keem, shout out to Keem.
Oh, you called me after that.
Yeah, I called you after that because I ain't
Yeah.
believe it. Because Keem called me, he was like, "Yo, Nip died." I'm like, "Stop playing, bro. Like, let me check my phone. I'm gonna call you back."
We got the alert first.
Bro, he caught it before the alert even came out.
Crazy.
And I was like, nah, bro.
I got the
Yeah.
alert, and I was like, he shot. They say he got shot, and I was just like, well, I ain't even finna look at the phone no more, cause if he got shot, then I already know either he gonna pull through or it's gonna be the opposite. So
Right.
I was just like, all right, let me not even be on this, and then something made me check it, and they're like, oh, he got pronounced dead, and I was just like, bro, let me get away from all these people.
It was crazy how I found out. I was at the crib binge watching Game of Thrones, and I was on the phone.
You ain't catch up on that yet?
Nah, I'm late to the game.
Alright.
Smell of all the white people activities. Them Yeezys, boy.
Hey, come on, man. Alright. Anyway, so I was on the phone with a girl, and I was watching Game of Thrones, and her sister in the background was like, "Oh, that rapper got shot, Nipsey Hussle," and she was like, "Nipsey?" She was like, "Oh, Keenan love Nipsey." I was like, "What happened to Nip?" So the guy immediately, like, I got on the worst place you could do.
Twitter.
I get on Twitter, nigga. Everybody got their opinions. You see all the.
Yeah.
Then you start seeing videos. I'm like, whoa, what in the fuck is happening right now? And then shout out to Shane. Shane actually got, like, I guess he know a couple people that work at the fucking marathon store. So he texted me maybe like 5 minutes after the shit came out. And he was like, he kept it a buck. I can read the shit word for word. That nigga was like, bro, shit don't look good. I just heard from my homeboys that work at the store. They saying he gone.
That's one thing I'm thankful for, though. I'm thankful I ain't seen no videos opposed to like the
You didn't see the video?
Nah, opposed to the extension situation where I opened my phone and I just seen the
It was
kid.
the same situation.
Well, I didn't see the video until later on because when we found it was so funny because me and Meech Files, we were and another friend, and we just left South Beach, and we were actually having that debate with Trick Daddy and Ross, and I had just put
Yo.
a post on IG.
So since
on
you
the
missed that
stories.
real quick, Dan, who was your pick for that? Since you missed that.
Well, I feel like when it comes to Dade County like representation, it would be Trick. But all around Universal crossover, it will be Ross. Ross would carry the name longer than Trick.
Thank you.
But then again,
Okay.
Trick, you have to look at the era. Like Trick was 99.
Yeah, we grew up in that era,
whatever.
yeah.
But if you want to talk about just Dade, Trick. But Universal crossover, carry the name would be Ross.
Okay.
But
What
I
you
feel
say
like,
about
I feel
Nipsey?
like either answer isn't wrong, but go ahead.
Okay, whatever. So we were on our way to check out a hotel for my daughter, whatever, and we got the alert that Nipsey got shot. So we was like, all right, we wasn't thinking. I seen multiple times. I was like, all right, maybe he gonna come back like Pac when Pac got shot, and he was in a wheelchair with thing
I was hoping the
around,
same
cousin
thing.
Yeah, I was
and
hoping the same.
whatever.
I was like,
I'm
we
all
finna
right.
get a hard
It's
ass
gonna
album
come
out
back
of
like
this.
that. We went to the hotel, checked out, whatever, and got back in the truck. And that's when we got the news that he's gone. I tell you, no lie, from Hollandale all the way to our house, we was in the Jeep quiet. It was three of us because nobody spoke. Like, it really didn't hit us until, like, I really got home and started on my IG, Nipsey. So, for me, that was just crazy.
I stayed away. I cried when I was at the fair. I needed a little bit of time, but I ain't get on social media until I went to go look for my pictures and stuff and look for my throwback picture I had with Nipsey.
Where you was at? South by Southwest, whatever?
I don't remember. I had met him twice. I got two pictures, but that shit just was surreal to me. Like, I've been around this man energy multiple times, and he ain't never warrant nobody to come and shoot him. So when they said he got shot, I was like, bro, how the fuck did that happen? Like, with all the love around, how you let somebody sneak in and just take you out like that? And that shit was just, it's still weird to right now, like thinking about the situation, like how did that happen?
Yo, well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's confusing as hell.
It's a big debate about that as well because some people, like when you read the comments, some people feel like he should have been strapped. But you can't necessarily say that man should have been strapped. Like that's his own hood. Like in front of his store, that's his.
The reason why they wasn't strapped is because they hire ex-cons at the store.
Yeah,
so the
and
store,
they can't carry weapons, but they're saying like Nipsey himself. I don't know if that's what happened. That's just what was said.
It's a lot of accounts on what actually.
But they were saying, like two of my friends was saying, like you can't say that to somebody and not be like strapped. Like you can't just go and tell somebody, okay, you got to get up out of this neighborhood, this and that, or step.
You can't tell a nigga that if you nip and you got all your niggas around you.
You can, but you don't need a strap, right, to say that.
Or if you got hands.
I don't feel that way though, because they feel like in the hood, when you a hood nigga, you supposed to always be on point. Period.
I feel like you're supposed to be always on point.
I feel like no.
Yeah, I say anywhere.
Say nothing to this person. If somebody, you expect me not to say nothing to this person if he's a snitch because I don't have my strap on me, so he just don't say nothing.
Wait, what?
Nah, when Jit came around, some people was like, oh, if he offended the man, that gave the man right to be angry. But
I don't believe that.
at the same time, I feel like, bro, it's ways that it could have been handled as far as I don't know if it was a disrespectful man. I ain't hear the conversation. I don't know what got the man.
I mean, if he actually called him a snitch and told him to get the fuck from around there, I mean, and they from the same hood, the same set, and I've heard from niggas that have been around gang culture, like Buddy went against the code by taking it there, like going back to go get the strap to
That nigga went
killing
back 3
niggas.
times.
Yeah. And it's like, nigga, if you really had an issue, nigga, let's squab it out. What you gonna shoot the man for? You know what he means to the community, and you gonna kill the nigga because he said some shit to you ain't like? Your ego, your pride couldn't take that?
Yeah, his ego was way too fragile.
For you to go back 3 times and shoot this man and kick this man in his head, that stems from more than just that.
The kick and
I mean,
shit.
he was hating for a long time.
He was hating for a long time.
He
like,
hated
that
that
shit
nigga,
broke
bro.
my heart 1,000 times more when I read what his brother said.
Yeah.
Like,
The kicking shit was probably the most disrespectful thing, and I don't think Nip deserved to go out with somebody kicking him while he dying.
He didn't deserve to go out like that.
And
A
it's
lot of niggas was like upset that a lot of people went to like the conspiracy theories right after.
How you feel about that though? Because
I'ma say this.
I don't want to die. They're gonna come
I'm
after all y'all.
not gonna give
They're gonna come after all y'all.
I'm not gonna give a conspiracy theory, but what I will say is, I don't think that niggas should shit on niggas for having conspiracy theories.
No.
For the simple fact that when you look at Nip and what he meant to the community in the aftermath of his death, and you see what he really meant to not only just hip hop but just black, like being black and being unified, being self-empowered, black economics, everything it means to be, everything it originally meant to be a gang member.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like that code, those ethics, like he embodied that, and he was trying to change it. The next day, he was supposed to have a meeting set up with the LAPD on how to stop gang violence, and you look at what he was doing. So I look at it like this: as far as black people go, when you look at what they did to Malcolm, when you look at what they did to Martin, especially fucking Martin, his family went and sued them niggas for that shit. That is wild. When you look at how they dismantled the Panthers, when you look at how they put fucking crack cocaine in the black community throughout the country, you can't blame niggas for being skeptical when our leaders get taken the fuck
and
out.
it hurt at that moment. It just hurt like y'all took something away from us. So,
but it wasn't even hurt. It's just logic. When you know, you know.
And I ain't want to.
You gotta look at that way.
I mean, I had to think about the conspiracy theory just for this reason. Like he went on an interview and talked about how he was gonna help out the documentary about Dr. Sebi XYZ. He was on Blue Laces 2 talking about it. Got knocked off. Left Eye.
But
talked about getting the vegan culture. Yeah, I just had to talk about this real quick.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. All of a sudden, she random accident in Honduras. You know what I'm saying?
But I wouldn't
I
wouldn't even go down the Dr. Sebi road. I'm gonna go down the road of look at what
being that person to get back to his community. Like I feel I'm not knocking the conspiracy theory. I just feel like even if it was, I feel like when you do a conspiracy theory, you tend to use your own people to get back. Use your own people that you look up to, that look up to you to get back at you. Like even when you said with Left Eye, like okay, she died on the road, got in a car accident, doing what she wanted to do. She went to Honduras, living out her dream, and her own dream turned around and killed her. Same thing with Nipsey. I feel like if it was a conspiracy, people use what you love to come back and get you.
Absolutely.
We would never know. We would never know, but. Like I said, it's nothing but faith because if he didn't die, I don't think it would have been as much of a togetherness that city felt than if he would have kept going.
I agree.
I just ain't want to give Lil Shitty Cuz all the power to take out Nip.
Lil who?
Lil Shitty Cuz.
Oh,
I ain't want to give him the power to take out Nip.
The
So
streets should have handled him before the cops. Then I feel like this whole mental health shit he playing, that shit is an act. Because you go get
they caught the nigga trying to check into the mental health.
Nah, nigga, you not finna come plead insanity or whatever you trying to do. Like they should have straight.
That's probably what he trying to do.
Kick his ass like how they kick everybody else's ass in that goddamn community.
that's a known thing that niggas try to get out their
They probably
sentence.
put him in a good job, nigga.
And you can tell they was in there taking pictures of him because he like this, looking away in the picture.
No, I was gonna say that's a known thing though for you to get off a murder case. That's a known thing.
Yeah,
But he's not crazy.
They claim
mental
mental illness.
That shit. Like if he ain't.
I hope he don't get away with that shit, man.
But you see who his lawyer is.
yeah, conspiracy for me still in the air. It ain't nothing to tell a retarded nigga to go kill somebody. He already knew what his mission was when he.
Some retarded niggas got a little bit of common sense.
Y'all seen that y'all said that he went back 3 times. That mean there was a little bit of hesitation on him, but he still had a mission to do.
It was hate and envy. If you go back 3, let me just go ahead and fuck that. I'm still mad. Like,
Go ahead.
Come on, no, that's hate and envy. Then for you already done shot this nigga. Then you kick this nigga's head like you wanted him to know, like nigga, like
That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah, he a
Come
bitch.
on, like.
But the only thing I hope that this doesn't do, right, is because me and Trey was talking about this after a couple days after it happened.
Shout out to Trey.
Huh?
I just said shout
Oh
out.
yeah. Shout out Trey Money. But what I hope that it doesn't do, because I've seen a lot of people come to the table with the idea of, damn, like, is it worth it to come back to your community after you get on? And my feeling towards that is, nigga, if you getting money and you black and you from those circumstances, you from a neighborhood like that and you don't come back, or if you leave and never come back and that's where you grew up at, you a bitch. Because if you scared of your people, then you scared of yourself. Nigga, if you really for your people, you are willing to die for your people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really about it, you'll die behind it.
And we don't like to
you
see
did.
these situations. We don't like to see this shit go down in the hood, especially. But I know a lot of us grew up in that violence, that dying young shit. That shit is literally a part
real.
of growing
Good,
up. There,
that
like
fucking
I
33.
got my dogs tattooed on my wrists, on my arms. That's out of high school, 18, 19, sometimes
Yeah.
14. Like shit, you just can't avoid. So I just say that we move forward with everything that Nipsey instilled in us, all the positive, all the moves that we need to make, all the business.
Yeah, everybody just continue to carry on, man, and just, you
That's how
know.
you gonna honor him. You just gotta do what he wanted everybody to do.
Yeah.
I know the whole city of LA right now is in one. I could feel
Gang
the
members
energy
clicking
from
up.
here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
trust me, I've been to LA so many times. That's my second home. I go every month, once a month, whatever. So I know the energy there. Like, it's just off.
Yeah.
It's off. Like,
As
most
if-
of my people I follow live in LA, so I could just imagine how the energy.
As if they ain't already have to live with that little bit of tension every day. This probably
But
made
it's
that
crazy
shit
because they
worse.
seem unified. Like,
Yeah.
a few days back, you know, they had all the gang members, rival gang members come together and try to, you know, I guess form treaties and try to figure out how they can work together, because I feel like a huge part of what gangs were started on got lost in translation, and niggas started beefing with each other, and
I found it to be a coincidence that everybody was trying to throw out all these other issues, like, oh, it's jealousy and black jealousy, or oh, it's gang violence, but it wasn't none of that.
toxic masculinity was
Toxic
one of them.
masculinity, yeah. I saw that article. I was like, what is,
Man,
what is
fuck
this?
George Johnson, nigga, you a bitch.
Man,
That's the dude who was
that
right
was
on,
Jamel Hill.
Fuck you, nigga.
Wrote this
Jamel
article
Hill,
talking about
too.
something. It was homophobia. I'm like, homophobia? Like, this
Nigga,
has nothing
come
to
on,
do
get
with
your bitch
the
ass out of here
situation.
with that shit, man.
But besides that, I just find it to be funny that all this stuff is coming up about gang violence and this and that, like trying to throw us off. That just had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
Just had
LGBT
nothing to do with
community, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying
I
to
won't
use
even
this-
say the LGBT community. I'm gonna say that nigga for taking that and trying to force it against.
Nah, nigga, I seen them trying to start shit on the internet. Like soon as he died, motherfuckers was like, "Oh, is that should we be celebrating him or what?" No, I'm like,
Who said that?
it was people on the internet like, "Oh, cause he said homophobic stuff, should we celebrate him?" Or I was like, man, if y'all don't stop that shit, they try to make every issue about them. Every time something happen, they want to turn it around to them. You can say that shit. Y'all need to worry about y'all's fucking selves and not everybody saying something about y'all. We niggas, we born niggas. People gonna talk about us to the day we die. Y'all gonna be gay, choose to be gay.
We curse forever.
Yeah, y'all like to say,
Let us have our damn moment.
yeah, y'all like to say gay is a choice. Well, choose to be gay and then take what comes with it. Every time somebody talk about y'all want to get mad.
Niggas want to hold hands with white women, but that's another story.
A whole nother one.
You're not gonna touch on Future?
Uh-oh.
I'll touch on it
Transition.
because
Transitions by YaYa. Wait,
Tread
transitions.
lightly,
Transitions
because
by
I don't
YaYa.
allow too much future slander out here.
Okay, so y'all know all the celebrities been giving their condolences to Nipsey. You know, you waiting on YG to say something. He said what he had to say because that really touched me.
I feel terrible for Dom, by the way, too.
Oh Lord, Dom. When he first posted something about Nipsey, I think he did like 2 or 3 posts.
That nigga deleted every picture off his Instagram except the ones of him and Nip.
Yeah, like I was like, man.
That was his dog. I think that's like they son, like him and Charmaine's son. I think Nip
I
was
think
his goddaddy.
is Dom Miss Hunter, whatever. Did she know Nip longer than him?
They like childhood friends, yeah.
Yeah, they childhood friends.
Yeah.
So I figured that's what it was. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Future. So Future, you know, he put up a comment, like a fan must have put up something and was like, you know, it should be a lot of people that should get back to their community.
It was a
like
rapper
Nipsey
that said
did.
it. I forgot who it was.
Okay, whoever it was, he said something. Basically, he's trying to say a lot of these rappers out here need to get back to their people, do for their people, be, you know, role models for their people like Nipsey.
Yeah.
So, you know, Future, being Future, always trying to make shit by himself, took it upon himself to say, you know, that's what we've been, whatever he said, trying to make it about him.
Yeah.
Basically, he compared himself to Nipsey. So.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna find it so I can read it word for word.
I don't think I sent it to your ass, but he compared himself to Nipsey. Like, nigga, and then a fan went When I tell you a fan read his ass, like,
Yeah.
So
we jamming your music.
So here it is, right?
But you ain't no
Make
community
sure you read what
leader.
the fan wrote his ass too.
Scooter put up young Scooter put up a post, and it said, "We need more niggas like Nipsey. Legends never die. It's too much greed and niggas hating on their own. Just wait your turn. Play your position." So Future came and said, "Yeah, we do need more like us. I've been teaching and preaching for a decade. Also showing and proving what hard work and dedication gets you. R.I.P Nip."
Time out though. Time out.
You read what the fans said.
No, time out. Let me break down what Future said. 2009 to 2019. I've been a Future fan since the first mixtape.
Been a Future fan for a
Has
long
he
time,
been?
for sure.
Has he been showing that hard work pays off? Yes. Has he been putting his little lessons in along the way? Yes. I can't fault him. He is a human. He's flawed. He's not Nipsey. But when we refer to ourselves in Nipsey, we refer to ourselves as us too. I'm not gonna knock Future. This ain't the time to do it, but I can understand. I know a lot of women.
think it was
is
just
mad
bad
at
I'm
Future.
not knocking him. He probably does get back to his people. I think he do. I think he motivates people differently than what Nipsey does.
Yeah.
When it comes to the streets, hoes, and whatever the shit, like I feel like he does, but I feel like he kind of.
I feel like
timing. He kind of made it about himself and talking about nobody to check up on him. What?
well, you know, Future
He's a very
displays-
flawed
He's trying to
individual.
defend this. He gonna defend this now?
That nigga need to go back doing drugs. He need to
Damn.
go back doing drugs because he was quiet as fuck when he was doing his drugs. Now he's doing his drugs.
Okay, you're done.
Dawg. She want that man to be
Future-
back on Molly.
Future-
Like,
Future displays
I like Future.
Future
I
displays
like Future.
constructive toxic masculinity. Okay,
Listen, I love Future. I do.
it don't sound like it.
I'm just mad with him right now because I don't appreciate that.
I never get mad at Future. You
I'm
know
mad
why?
with him. I'm mad with him.
Because he gave us
But
Dirty Sprite 2, 56
Yeah.
Nights,
Pluto.
Pluto,
He did. He did.
Monster 1 and 2.
He did. I'm gonna get in the car, listen to Future when I get in the car, but still.
I get what he was saying. It was just the wrong timing.
Okay.
Yeah, keep
Alright.
that.
You have to address that on social media.
Keep
Like,
that
just
shit
do
to
what you say
yourself,
you do and
cuz.
just keep it moving.
How I feel about Young Thug saying that if he would have went
I
down to
get
the.
that. What does that mean? If he was there,
I'm gonna tell you a funny
explain
story
that
that
to me.
I
What does that mean?
I ain't get it.
I'm gonna tell you a
I
funny
ain't get
story.
it. I'll be honest, I really
I'm gonna
didn't
tell
get
you a
it.
funny story that I heard about this nigga, dog. So apparently, one of my homeboys is in the studio with Nip and Young Thug on Slauson Boy 2. Remember they got like a couple songs together.
songs on that one with Mozzie.
So he was in the studio with them boys.
Oh, time out. Nipsey was on Rich Gang, the Tour 2 classic mixtape.
Dang.
Throw your
he
hood
was,
up.
He was.
He
He
was.
started that shit off.
So they was he said he was in the studio with them boys, and he was like, bruh, I tell you no lie, bruh, I always thought Young Thug was a bitch, and he was like, I still thought he was a bitch the day I met him because the nigga had on a skirt,
A blouse.
dress or some shit, but he was like, bruh, the nigga had a big ass 40 under that shit.
Yeah. He'll shoot
And
your
he was
ass.
like, oh, this nigga real. Nigga said he had a 40 tucked under the dress.
I've been heard that about Young Thug from
But
the
that shit
beginning.
hilarious. So does it sound? If you didn't know that about Young Thug, that shit sound awky. But hearing that story, and I know my dog won't make that shit up. Hearing that, I'm like, all right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I went to G5 one day on a Christmas night.
You had a dress
Christmas
on?
Eve. Huh?
He had a dress on.
The fuck out of here.
No, I said, did he have a dress on with you?
No. So we was at the club. I look over at the bar. It's like 3:00 in the morning at this point. It's a thug ass uncle ass nigga look like T. Rogers, and then it's a young nigga look like a gangster. Had dreads and all. How about this nigga that look like T. Rogers had the nigga that look like a thug back against the bar like a hoe? He always spinning this nigga ear, giving her a drink. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this shit? The nigga look like Ball Greasy at the bar. He not Ball Greasy, but he a Ball Greasy type nigga.
Well, you gotta be careful with all this now. What you?
Yeah, what are you
saying?
He talking about young thug.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, hey, it's niggas that's gay gangsters out here.
Oh, that's real.
Oh, yeah.
That's
What
real.
does that post mean though? I don't get
That if he would have got there, he would have killed
I
somebody.
guess he's saying if he was there, he'd have killed somebody.
Any
Because
random
he keep a 40 under
person.
the dress. He
Is
keep
that
a-
what that meant?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said the story. I said because I was like, I've heard he's known to keep the 40 tucked under the dress, so
But
he probably would be in jail.
I ain't gonna defend
Nipsey
this
might be
nigga.
alive. Who knows?
I ain't gonna defend this nigga. This ain't nigga that say he was smoking dicks. So
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like.
I'm
like
done.
He
I'm done.
He he's thrown the word dick into too
Yeah.
much vernacular slang.
Oh, he's talking about
Female
Very
consumerism. Female consumerism. That's a good
So from
way
one
to
hoe to the
transition.
next.
Yeah.
R.I.P Nipsey.
Rest in peace for
R.I.P.
real.
Nip,
R.I.P. man.
I can't even think straight, bro. To be honest with you, I tried to talk about this in depth. No, for real, for real.
Yeah, we
like,
went
I
way
didn't care.
left.
Like even forget all that. Like the moment when I even found out this man was dead, that shit hit me like I knew buddy.
Everything
Gee.
I'm trying to do.
I never met fool. Like I never met this man in my life.
That show you how much inspiration you have. In
Yeah.
your life. You didn't even have to know him. Like it affects everything, work,
Literally.
business, everything you trying to do is back of your head. You like, damn.
Literally,
this
bro.
is long. Like,
No BS, bro. I went to
Every
work.
5 minutes, I was like,
That
damn,
first
nigga.
night I could not
Bruh.
sleep. I was
Nah.
up the whole night. Like
Let me tell you, bro.
I ain't get a good night's sleep that
I
night.
did.
I'm
I
gonna
ain't sleep at all.
I'm gonna run through this real quick, bro. I got the news at the fair. After the fair, I'm calling everybody. Like, I can't
Yeah,
believe this,
Tino
bro. Tell
called
me,
me when he was leaving. Like, you good?
like,
I was
tell me
like,
this
nah,
ain't
I'm
real,
not.
bro. I'm like, tell me this ain't real. Tell me this ain't real. You know, I played some music on the way to the crib. I get to the crib, bro. I'm watching all his videos. I'm just sitting up all night trying to
couldn't
like
do that.
Even do that.
watch all the
I couldn't do it.
interviews.
I love it, but it's on and off of me. Like,
Yeah, I listened to the whole
It's
I've had a
playlist.
lot. I've had a lot of niggas hit me up and say they can't get through like the first 3 songs.
Bro, everybody who I talk to, like about music shit, so I'm like, I had to call you, bro. If I talk to you about music, bro, you got a phone call from me. And then some of the niggas who I was talking to, we went to all his first shows when Fool first came down here. So we was-
Exactly.
we was having them moments.
we
like,
Downtown,
Yeah.
downtown,
Yeah.
bro. I
When
paid
you
my.
perform with Wiz.
I paid
Yeah.
my meet and greet money. It was one time I paid money VIP section for a Nip concert downtown. Fucking Currency walked in that shit. I was like,
I used to do that all the time with Dom.
bro,
Yeah.
and still to this day, I used to whatever Nipsey was doing anything that I would try my best to be there and
Yeah.
try to get in contact with anybody around that camp. That camp was just
It's crazy.
embraced
like, that's
everybody.
He's the second person we done lost from that era.
Yeah, right,
Back
Mac.
6 months ago, now
That's
we done lost
crazy.
Nip, man.
That's crazy.
Pray for Karen Civil, nigga. God
Yeah,
damn.
man.
Pray for her, bro.
Karen was the one when I did
Pray
meet
for
him at
Lauren
South by
London.
Southwest, the one that put us together. Karen was like, "Oh, you make beats." She brought me over to Nip. We
Yup.
chopped it up. He linked me to his people. But yeah, Karen, bro, stay strong because that shit crazy, bro. You lost 2 of your closest friends and clients.
Yeah, best friends
Yeah.
and clients, bro. That shit's sad, bro.
So
So-
female consumerism.
Oh, and speaking of Karen Civil, I just want to say...
He like always do this, bro. I think he do this on purpose.
Nah, but y'all-
I can't wait for a nigga.
y'all gonna
Can't
like
wait for a nigga to say
No, no,
something,
no.
and he know I'm gonna switch it up. And like,
No,
wait.
You gonna
Before
like it.
we cut it off, before we cut it off,
I'm loading it up.
before we cut it off, real
You know
quick.
where you niggas going. All right?
Yeah.
That shit is
Based on
crazy.
what I know she said about
Camera
Scotty
cut
Bean and Karen Civil and you,
Yeah.
fuck yes, Jules, bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
And fuck Murder Mook, you fat teddy bear in the face looking ass nigga. You fat fucking prick.
fucking mayo,
wearing ass
fucking
nigga.
mayo
You fat
eating ass
bitch.
nigga.
I know we like 2 weeks late on it, nigga. You fat fuck, you
What does
fat
that mean?
Carlton Banks looking ass.
And I
nigga.
hope you got the pussy, and I hope it was dry.
Clit sucking ass nigga.
Deep.
Nigga, you on Quincy Jones sticking your dick in white bitches ass nigga. Nigga, fuck. Laughing all hard to get the pussy ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
You done?
No. Fuck yes, Jules, bitch.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say to.
You know you got something to say. Say it.
I said it already. I said it.
Your bitch and end it like that.
I don't want to fuck yes, Jules.
Right. Damn, I was supposed to say it like that. Look, I put it this way. If Berta Mook got a baby mama, I'm pretty sure I could fuck her.
But with that being said, hey, that yes, Jules shit for me, it needed to happen. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't never was in this shit for us in the first place. Every time some shit happen with you against black people, you want to
There's a
run.
bunch of bitches in the city running around just like you.
Oh, they're talking
Fuck
about
them
the
too.
Oh, in Miami, yeah.
Yeah, fuck them too.
Y'all came down here, y'all tried to infiltrate. Y'all can have that South Beach shit. Y'all can have that Wynwood shit. That ain't nothing to us. But we really out here in our neighborhoods.
Gentrifying ass niggas.
Yeah, y'all can have all of that. When I used to be running down there with y'all.
Yeah, that white bitch.
Yeah, I used to
That girl, she's a bitch.
I used to DJ parties. And do little shows with them, little events. My manager was linked up with them with my manager at that time. And then I just out of nowhere one day I said, well, why do y'all use the same 4 or 5 DJs to do every night? Like, it's a reggae night. Why y'all got the same DJ y'all use for the hip hop classic night? When on the other side of the bridge you got DJs like Lucky C, you got DJs like DJ Nasty, you got Sam Sneak, Y'all don't think y'all can make money with them? Not only not don't they think they can make money? They don't want to break the bread with those guys.
They want to keep some of the same people.
So they got us over.
Let's not give it to those ghetto niggers.
They got us in 4x4 boxes on across the bridge, trying to make our little change out of these venues that's barely making the money. But on South Beach, y'all paying y'all cousins and y'all brothers to do these. And exactly.
Yeah, they ain't trying to. I just don't fuck with them because I feel like they don't fuck with the hood.
So I called them out on
you
it.
Can't come to the city trying to gentrify the culture and not fucking with the hood.
I called them out on it the same week. They took all my gigs. I ended up having to go to Opalaka to do a gig.
What is Wynwood?
That's
But I'm
gentrified.
saying, you take a few walks down.
You in town.
You in the project.
Overtown.
You in the hood.
You at the Fed building over there. You go
Yeah.
you in the art district. You go design district.
Yeah,
But
for
it's like, how dare you? You know.
She
what I
ain't
mean?
even
With
from
all
here.
that
She
talent,
from-
all that
she
black
from-
economics.
She from Tampa or somewhere. She don't even need to be down here with this shit. But
Take that shit to Ybor City, dude.
yeah, we behind Karen Silver. We behind Scotty Beam on that. But
And
sticking
I
on.
hope the bitches punch you in your motherfucking mouth when they see you. Hoe.
Yeah, get her Scotty. But
I know Scotty got hands. You see how that ass? She got ass like she got hands. You ever seen
Ass
that?
to
You ever
head-
seen the bitch got
ass to hands ratio.
stupid.
You know, bitch. You know what the fuck I'm talking about, my nigga.
You can
Think
say
about it.
you can say that about a lot of stuff though.
What female you know got the best hands? You ain't gotta say no names.
Let's talk about.
It's usually big booty
You gotta say
bitches.
no
She about to name a real name just now.
names. You know that?
She like, let me tell you my homegirl. Hey, my homegirl, what's her
But
name?
think about her hands, right?
Her hands up there.
Don't she got ass?
All the auntie booties got hands.
Yeah. If you walk around with a Mary J. Blige ass booty, you got hands.
So the
You got
stallion,
hands.
the stallion.
Female consumerism.
About the stallion real quick.
The stallion is new to the scene, but not very new. I've been knowing about her for a couple years now, trying to rap.
Are you for or against the stallion?
I need to know about her.
I'm
You know about her, man. Pole dancing.
I'm for the stallion. She's a student
Megan
and
Thee
she's
Stallion,
a
she was on
student
the
right
track,
now,
Wale.
trying to rap and make her career pop
Pole
off.
dancer.
But as y'all can see, it didn't pop until she started putting on the little shorts and twerking.
But
How do
she
y'all
been
feel?
doing that though. Cause it was one video she had on the little biker shorts and shit.
She wasn't doing it
I
as
mean, if
frequent
you
as
really
she
want
doing
to talk
now.
about it, bro,
She was actually focusing on rapping.
I feel like she's trying to mix the two. She's trying to mix real rapping with the same shit that the girls like.
She can fucking
She
rap.
trying to
She
do
can
both.
rap. She's a rapper.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro. It's basically like putting. I don't really want to mix these two.
I'll ride the boat.
But take this like this. If Rhapsody was doing that twerk shit, it'd be mixing the two. She trying to find.
I'd
a
be
way to
so
mix the
dis-
two.
see Rhapsody.
Yeah,
We don't. But I'm just
I
saying.
also don't want to see
But
that.
I'm saying that's what she's doing.
I'd
She's
be so
"Look, I'ma
disappointed."
rap, and I'm gonna give him this. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to give them both. As in the female consumerism, yeah.
I mean,
She's trying
look,
to give
she
'em
got
both.
my heart because when I seen all that ass and her twerking in front of the gas station.
Yeah, that nigga
and
been
then
in
when
love.
You listen to the mixtape and you hear her snapping on them songs. Bitch, what are you doing to me? What's happening?
that nigga been in love since the first video.
Yeah, I was like, who is this with all this ass and bars?
I seen a freestyle. I seen a freestyle of her first, and I
Yeah,
was
the
like, damn, this girl snapping
She
on the
killed
radio.
that shit.
Like
She
she
went
really
in.
snapping.
What was
on
that,
the
LA
radio.
Leakers?
Yeah.
She killed that shit.
And then after that, I seen that fucked up ass interview they put on Twitter with homie
Oh, yeah,
asking
nigga was
weird
like,
questions.
Would you ever do porn?
What?
Why are you asking her that, cuz?
He was being real,
Yeah,
just
the nigga was being a
sexist.
real creep,
like,
bro.
I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
You
Did
gotta
that-
play a clip of that shit. That
Nah,
was weird.
is that creepy or is that creepy compared to what Trey Songz said?
No, because what Trey Songz said, if I saw her in person, I said it.
But what I'm trying to tell you is it's a difference
I'm
between
getting right in her ear.
it's a difference between saying it in public and then saying that you finna
Is it?
yeah, then saying you finna fuck the shit out of somebody on Twitter so everybody can see it.
I mean, look. I don't-
Guess who not getting a pussy? Trey Songz.
I mean, either way you shoot the shot, the worst thing she could say is no.
He tried to slam dunk the shit.
He did, and I'm not mad at him. Cause guess what? I'm saying it. I am saying it.
It's a difference between
You
you
ain't saying
saying
it,
it.
Huh?
You ain't saying it though.
I knock her head off for the culture. I'm saying it. Shout out to Trey.
Alley was by Big T, no.
Thank you. And I
Anyway,
saluted Trey when he said it. I was rooting for him. I was like, I hope you get in there. Tiger Woods.
I said,
style,
what is
nigga.
this, bro? What is
Tiger
this?
Woods, nigga. You know what I'm
But how do
saying?
y'all feel about the divide between the females actually trying to be creative and rap and produce their own music, and then the ones that's really All right, soliciting
face.
sex.
I blame this shit on female fans. I
Female.
blame it completely on them.
He been waiting
Female
since-
fan?
He been waiting 2 weeks to talk about this.
She not really a fan of none of these hoes, to be honest.
I said she was gonna talk about this. She gonna do it
I
now.
am a fan of, but I get.
We asked Mara this. Who do you like?
What do you mean? As a
Female.
As a female. Like female rappers, yeah.
See, Mara don't laugh at me because I still listen to Foxy Brown.
I like Foxy. Foxy one of the
Like
best.
literally, I listen to her Pandora station. I listen to Foxy more than I used to listen to Kim.
Yeah.
So that's just how.
That's real
And that's
rap.
also why you love Jay-Z, right? Because
I love Jay Z. I'm not a huge Jay Z fan like how y'all is. I love
Foxy-
Jay Z. I ain't gonna.
Nah, Foxy was nice. Don't
Foxy
trip.
was soliciting Il Nana.
She did both. She did both, but she know how to do
fuck with
both.
Foxy. Y'all don't understand. I really fuck with Foxy. Like,
If you really want to talk about it, she did both very well.
She did, cause when she was with the firm,
You ain't never seen Foxy shake no ass.
nah,
Nah,
but
but she talked about sex a lot on
Yeah.
records though.
All these bitches do.
Not all of them.
nah.
Rapsy don't talk about sex.
Tierra Whack don't talk about
See
sex.
the, huh?
Tierra Whack ain't talking about sex.
She not.
I also don't want to have sex with Tierra. Not Tierra.
You ain't even seen her.
Who? Tierra what? You know what? I'm lying. You know what I'm thinking about? Rico Nasty. Because I definitely want to hit Rico Nasty.
But with that being said, what was your main reason for bringing up female consumerism? This is your topic. You mentioned to me a few weeks
So
ago.
you know, for a long time, I've met a lot of women who like a certain. Well, okay, I'll put it this way: when I look at male consumers, and I look at female consumers, and how they interact with the subdivision of female rap, right? Girls typically like the carbon copies of Lil Kim, the Trinas,
The Nickies.
the Nickies. That's who they love. That's why, you know, I feel like the No Names, the Rhapsodies, the Jean Greys, the Rico Nasties, I feel like they don't get a whole lot of love because they not in front of the camera shaking their ass, saying how
Sex
a
sells,
nigga-
though. We know that.
saying how a nigga gotta pay them for pussy.
Kamaya.
You know what I mean? But it sucks because it's like these the ones who are actually raw as fuck. And I mean, it's space for both to exist. I'm not saying that you can't like one.
But y'all mad with R. Kelly. Go ahead.
What do got to do with this?
I'm just saying when he said sex sells, when you rap
does.
about certain. I
It
don't
does.
even mean to bring up Kels.
Do
but
it, do
goes to show you.
Do it. You gotta make up for lost time.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
this goes to show you why people lie about their age when they try to get in the club. Why people want to chase the bag and chase the money and stuff like that because society makes it okay for them to do it. It makes it okay for you to talk to an older man, let him buy you something, let him.
Oh yeah, that shit been going on since we was in high school.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I said that.
That's why I told all the girls, I was like, y'all mad at R. Kelly, but you weren't mad at your homegirl for.
Y'all wasn't mad to line to get in the I was so lying to get in the damn club when I was 15.
I'm just saying,
I ain't say nothing.
if you.
When I was 14.
ain't say nothing about that.
If you weren't mad at Devontae 20-year-old ass pulling up to the front of the school in his Caprice, picking up 16-year-old Keisha, because y'all thought it was cute, don't be mad at R. Kelly now.
Devontae was definitely out there in his
His
Camaro.
creepy ass. He was definitely out there at 20 years old, scooping up your 16-year-old homegirl, fucking the shit
And
out
she
of
was
her.
ready to go.
And she was ready to go.
He
was
bought me
like,
McDonald's,
"Girl,
y'all.
She ain't fucking with y'all broke ass. He got a job.
Oh, you ain't
Meanwhile,
eating
nigga
school
work at
lunch?
KFC.
Yeah, so it's like how you say, sex sells. So, you know, that's what sells in entertainment business. Unfortunately, that's just what it is when it comes to females. But you have to understand, it's hard for us females. It's hard for female rappers. It's hard for us as just women just to try to get somewhere far. I'm not saying it's okay for us to sell our asses or to make offers or to do things like that. But sometimes, like, we got it hard. Like, we really do as females. So if I know I'm going to get far with rapping by talking about what all bitches want, all the young bitches want, and things that's in the hood that they're going to listen to, I'm going to do what I got to do to get my money. Like,
Right.
I'm going to rap about it. I'm going to sing about it, whether I want to do it or not, whether I really believe it, whether I don't do it no more because I got my own money. I'm still going to rap about it because really, it's really the young fans that put these people up here.
Yep.
So us, you know, we know our music. We listen to music from back. We keep it, you know, from back in the day, 2000, like Cash Money. Like we still listen to shit like that. But so people will never understand. Generation has changed.
I told y'all she had a whole lot to say. I thought I was lying.
No,
I told y'all she was gonna come out and say all that.
I'm just defending it because it's hard. Y'all make it hard for us.
I
Y'all
agree.
really do.
I got.
Let me go real quick. I'll let you. Let me go real quick.
Like us.
So, I mentioned sex sells for a reason. This market today, we know niggas say a lot of fugazi shit just to get, you know what I'm saying, 1 million fans, Tekashi 6ix9ine. They do all kind of strategies to get fans. Sex and violence sells. We know that off rip. The thing that I don't like, and I think me and you agree on, is the fact that we don't recognize the people that are doing it real, like the Raw Diggers and the Rhapsodies and the Foxy Browns. Like the ones who really rapping as a female, really represent themselves well, and still carrying that. We got to give them a lot more respect than we give the ones that's selling sex.
But see,
I don't like that.
But,
I don't like that. I don't like the fact that we'll praise the Cardi B, but we won't praise the Rhapsody.
But that goes on.
I don't like that.
That goes on y'all too.
I don't like that.
I'm gonna tell you why it's not. Because I feel like right now, probably over the last 10 years, it's been more sex selling than anything. Because 20 years ago, when we had at the top of the game, we had
Lauren.
Hill.
Yeah.
Lauren wasn't rapping about none of that.
Lauren
Nope.
was a waste of talent at this point. I love Lauren.
We don't have no.
Lauren came out with
Listen,
one album.
listen,
She was
Hey,
a
hey,
Come on, now. I
yeah.
love Lauren.
Listen.
She was top of the game.
Hey.
Let me finish my point.
We already hurting.
I know.
But listen, 20 years ago we had Lauren, she was on top of the game.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Whether you want to say she wasted talent or not, she was at the top of the game, and she gave us another side of sex selling.
Right.
Because at the same time we had Trina, but on the flip side we had Lauren.
Her lead single was telling y'all motherfuckers to
Not to do
stop
that
wearing
shit.
that.
It was a hit.
Stop trying to be European.
And guess what? Everybody fuck with it.
it.
They got nothing to do with the music. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
They got nothing to do with the
She
music.
ain't rap about that shit no more, but go ahead.
I mean, she don't rap no
She
more.
don't rap
period.
about
She
shit
late
no
to shows and
more.
shit now. You gonna blame that on him?
Do you want me to?
I'm blaming it on Zion. That nigga got her late for everything.
Anyway, my whole thing is 20 years ago from what, maybe like the late 90s, mid 90s.
99.
From the beginning all the way, I'm just saying right now, we just really only, I feel like all of the female consumers that I know, most of them are only focused on one end of the spectrum when it comes to female entertainment and hip hop. When I tried to put my homegirls on Rhapsody, they didn't want to hear that shit. They did not want to. And guess what? She's the 2019 Lauren.
Legit.
She not?
Legit. No, legit.
I don't know.
She up there, bro. She up there.
Bro, she was nominated for a Grammy for a
I
reason.
know, but
She up there,
Lauren,
bro.
Lauren,
She's up there, bro.
Lauren's
there.
substance in though, and she her
Nigga,
instrument.
have you heard Rhapsody?
The only thing you can't
Her
compare.
instrumentation,
wait.
her
The only thing you
instrumentation
can't
as
compare-
well. Nah,
She doing the same thing. The only thing you can't compare is she don't sing.
she
That's
don't.
the only reason
she
why.
don't play.
That's it.
She don't sing. She don't
But
play.
that's
She
what-
don't
but
produce.
See, but that's my point. What you mean?
She should.
But I'm talking about.
Rhapsody don't make her beats.
But listening, I'm talking about just the content. The content. She's a better
Okay,
rapper than Lauren.
content, yeah.
Bar for bar, she's better than Lauren.
I don't know.
to me.
Rap.
I don't know.
Rapping?
Don't know that. I don't know
He
that.
ain't hear her rap. He ain't hear her.
I don't know
You
that.
ain't never
I heard
her.
Rhapsody multiple
Yeah,
times.
she got bars.
My favorite
For
Rhapsody
days.
verses are for that Kendrick shit though. It ain't one of her
Her
own.
whole album is that.
Yeah.
Her whole album is
And I'm
that.
not gonna lie to y'all. I listened to that album. I liked it, but it wasn't nothing that was gonna sustain me
All
as
right,
a
it's
fan.
2-1. You lost. But all I'm saying is
I can't lose on my opinion.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna say you can. But anyway.
Tierra Whack got the opportunity to be the new Lauren. She make her own music. She write her own raps. She has substance. She just gotta continue.
But to my point, how many girls you know fucking with that?
I don't know.
You don't know any.
I'm not out here asking bitches, hey, bitch, you fuck with Tierra Whack?
But I'm saying, in comparison to who gets shown love and who don't,
Oh, yeah, City Girls.
that's my whole point. It's
Every
like,
bitch got stripes
my
on her
whole-
ass right
my
now.
My whole point is this.
Everybody
There
City.
isn't an even amount of love spread across the female subdivision of hip hop. It's
Yeah,
not.
compared to males.
Because for men on our side, I hear what y'all saying about sex sales and all that. That's true. But for men on our end, I can easily go from Kendrick to motherfucking Dolph.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Cause I was gonna say,
And both are successful.
remember
point.
how they came out with the dope boy bars in the '90s, and then we got product like Jeezy and Ross, and the game was at a point in the early 2000s all dope boy rappers because they started that in the '90s.
But even at that time, I can still go from Kanye
Yup.
to Jeezy.
Yep. We still
I
had
can go from
Kanye.
Kanye to 50 Cent.
I guess
So is
I
your
don't
point
know.
to say we don't have enough female rappers?
I'm
or-
just saying.
What's your point?
Give enough female rappers a chance.
it's not enough love being spread on that side. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want them to feel like they gotta be forced into pussy popping music to make $1.
My whole thing.
But that's what we saying though.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like because what are we showing the next wave of young aspiring female artists that they have to do that? That's what we showing them.
That's
in order for you to be successful, you got to do this clown shit.
Well, y'all gotta. Somebody need to step up as a man.
That's why I'm bringing up this topic.
I'm just saying in general, like somebody big, like it has to step up as a man and make that known. Like nobody's not saying. I'm not saying y'all. I don't know.
Kendrick was balls. Kendrick had balls enough to put on the Pimp a Butterfly, to put Rhapsody on the Pimp a Butterfly. He hasn't done any songs with. Has he done a song with Nicki?
Kendrick?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah.
He hasn't done any songs with any other female artists, but he did one with Rhapsody. So did J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There are niggas stepping up. Girls just won't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah. You got it.
And I've asked females, you know, like I said, I've tried to put girls on Rhapsody. I've tried to put girls on Jeans. I've tried to put girls on No Name. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah, because it don't connect.
Whose fault is that?
Well,
it's not even that it don't connect. They don't even want to hear it.
They can't process
to see how they
that
can connect
shit.
to it. Because on a outside of music, they want to be empowered. They want to be respected on so many different levels.
Here's my view. Here's my view, I guess, to kill that point. To me, it'll take somebody. I'm gonna give it to Megan Thee Stallion right now. She can play with both fields. It's gonna take somebody like that who knows how to rap and can talk about, you know, women empowering themselves,
I don't think
but
so,
also twerk.
Yeah, she drifted too
it's gonna take somebody like that can balance everything out.
I'm not gonna say that because I feel like she not, even on her last few projects, she hasn't been giving us enough. She hasn't been giving us enough conscious content.
I was gonna say
that's my point. But here's my point. But wait. But that could be a way. But that could be a way for her to infiltrate. Because if she getting that community to fuck with her,
she gonna do that. Though,
I don't know if she is either. But I'm saying it's gonna take somebody.
Honestly,
but I'm saying it'll take somebody like that to say, look, I'm gonna get all these females to fuck with me, and I'm gonna get real conscious right after that.
I don't see it happening.
You don't see that happening?
All right, well, we'll see.
If it don't do that, then we ain't never gonna get there.
Because she can't.
It ain't gonna get there.
People gonna fuck with you because they like what you're saying at that moment. They like what they're hearing. So if you just switch it up on them.
We'll see when the real touchdown. Free JT. Next topic.
Lil Nas X, man.
I got the niggers in the front yard, horses in the back.
They didn't say that, though.
That's what I hear when I hear.
He keeps trying to throw niggas in the song.
Yeah,
so Lil Nas.
I don't hear enough niggers on this song. This isn't country.
What's the song called?
Old Town Road.
Okay, so Lil Nas X dropped Old Town Road a couple weeks ago. It was heating up on the charts. It got registered as a country song. As it was climbing the charts, the country genre took it off the Billboard and said, "This is not ours. We don't want it." So 2 days ago,
they said that before or after they saw he was a nigga?
They said that after they saw he was a nigga.
Okay.
Cause I didn't know he was a nigga either. I thought Lil Nas X was white. But
Finish.
I can't. That shit really loud on the mic.
That's the last topic though, so just kill it.
Yeah. All right. So, so 2 days ago, he went in the studio with Miley Cyrus' dad, Billy Ray Cyrus, and recorded a remix. To the song. Now that when it came out, it's shooting back up the country charts, and they registered as a country song. So, should we be trying to fit into these other genres, or should we try to create our own shit once they kick us out?
In my opinion, though, they should definitely let us cross genres, because I feel like anybody else, if this was anybody else, they can get any genre they want. I don't care what skin color you is. We let everybody come in the rap. Won't say nothing about nobody can't come in the rap. Why can't he go in the country? Why can't this be country? That's my question. I don't know. Tell leave me hanging. Why can't he go in the country?
I feel like this. I feel like it wasn't. Of course, it wasn't fair of them to. Because I mean, that song is country. That song is country. That's a country fucking song. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like all the way from the subject matter to the elements behind the instrumental.
Yeah,
that is a country fucking song.
It's a country song with trap elements in it.
And we let them into our genre with they bullshit without no problem.
Yeah, nigga, we ain't never kicked Post Malone out.
We ain't never kicked Post Malone out.
Cause he could
we
go.
ain't kick Logic ass out.
Yeah. For that I Don't Wanna Die song. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. We ain't kick him out and say, nah, nigga, that's a pop song. We haven't kicked Drake out.
We definitely never kicked Drake out. Soon as he made one dance, we should have got him out of there.
We had to kick Drake Jewish ass out.
Shut your ass up, okay? And you will never kick Drake out.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we can.
Yeah, we
You
can.
cannot.
We can.
You cannot.
He be playing with little girls, but that ain't mine.
What little girls he play with?
Hey, it's on the internet. I
Hey, you
just
gonna make her fight your ass.
can't lead a horse to water.
Anyway, but I just think it's funny that as soon as he put Billy Ray on there, they put it back on the
Billboard.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
like a white hero and shit. Hold on now. This is my boy. And you're going to put him back on the charts.
You know, I actually like.
This is a country program.
I actually like this nigga.
A program. All right? We've got a whole operation of different programs that we're going to put in this genre.
You-
This is one of them.
Who do y'all think would kill that on the rap side? Kill that song? I think Sway Lee would kill that shit.
For Old Town Road?
Yeah.
Another remix?
Yeah, get Sway Lee on the other remix. The
I mean, we
hip-hop
seen
one.
Nelly do it successfully.
I was gonna
Ain't
say,
nobody hit on
yeah,
that.
did they put Nelly on the charts?
That song made the charts. With Tim
Please,
McGraw.
bro, make me remember that I actually bought the Sweatsuit album.
Now, find that out real quick if Nelly got put on the chart. Because Nelly made a whole country album.
No, he didn't.
Nelly first song.
It was
Country
Country
Grammar.
Grammar.
Not even that. That was the album, but the song.
Country
was
Grammar
that
was the name of
country?
the song.
That was the name of the song.
Yeah.
That was a country song. Kinda. You don't think so? No, you know that wasn't it.
He did the song with Tim
I'm
McGraw.
gonna just tell you right now. St.
All
Louis
in my
Country-
head.
No, you know the song. Fuck. The song the white people love. If you wanna go and take a ride with me.
Oh, that is country. I ain't gonna lie. That's country
Yeah.
as fuck.
That's country as fuck.
I mean, all his songs is
it
country.
wasn't on the country chart.
Yeah,
do
yeah,
I do
uh-oh.
Yeah,
What's
it was a
humming
country
now?
song, man.
I still don't know what he was saying on that
Them
song.
crackers ain't showed Nelly enough love, dog.
Yeah,
You
Nelly
know
was
what?
country.
We need to get a couple of them. We need to get a couple white artists up out
You
here.
know what?
They ain't
Sweatsuit.
show love to Lil Nas X or fucking Nelly.
Yup.
We should be outraged by this shit.
Sweatsuits album for the whole hood on me.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and elect two. Logic, you out. Bye. You out of here. And let me get another one.
Bro, Logic is black, bro. I feel like the
No, he's
thing.
not.
No, he's not.
Stop
What the
fucking
fuck
saying
he's
that.
not?
He black.
Look at his hairline.
Bro,
No, man.
no,
I
that's
let Drake stay because
He's
he got a
black,
black
man.
hairline. Logic
Yeah.
got a white hairline.
at
he
least
gotta go.
at least Drake could pass.
Russ is white.
Russ is white.
Shoot, did we get Russ up out of here?
No,
I fuck with
Nah,
Russ. I
he a
fuck with
vibe in
Russ.
Italian. He could vibe.
Who you want to get up out of here? I like Post though.
I like Post.
Post is
I really like
he is who he is. Like he cool. He's a
I
cool
fuck
dude.
with Post.
Lil Xan.
Yeah.
We
You
the
get him
All right,
out.
Lil
fuck
Xan,
outta
you get
here.
the fuck
I
out
ain't
of here.
even heard shit.
Logic and Lil Xan, y'all get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Stitches.
Cool. Stitch is big out the fuck out of here. He got his issue a lot. Ain't he
We-
from Miami too?
You know who the
Man, don't
best
talk
white
about
rapper?
Nah, he from Key West. We don't claim that
Paul
shit.
Wall. We love Paul Wall, right?
Yeah, nah.
I love Paul Wall. Wait.
Whoa.
You're not getting Paul
Taking
Wall
it
out of
too
here.
far.
No, I'm not.
So I was like, you going too
All
far.
right. All right. This is what we.
That's a people's champ.
Yeah, that's it.
People's champ.
You
You
just
know what I'm
ruined
saying?
it. You just ruined it.
It's the Rap Platform Podcast. Your boy Big Tino.
All the way, JR.
Yeah.
If y'all can hear me over the AC, this the pyramids. But we out.
R.I.P Nip.